A scientist had just walked into the laboratory when the door suddenly locked. When he looked outside, he saw a mentally challenged cleaner, Jack, touching the computer. The professor ordered Jack to open the door, but Jack instead turned on the air inlet and the engine. As the wind force grew stronger and stronger, the professor could barely hold on. Jack, however, calmly walked over to the blackboard nearby, erased the formula on the whiteboard and wrote a new one. In the end, the professor was sucked into the engine by the powerful force. Meanwhile, Jack just continued mopping the floor outside. The next day, the police arrived at the scene. Apart from the different handwriting on the whiteboard, the other doctors who had access to the laboratory claimed that they hadn't written such a formula. Kevin found out that Jack was on duty that day. But Dr. Tom opposed the idea of investigating Jack, believing that as a person with intellectual disabilities, Jack couldn't have written such a complex formula. Kevin found Jack and noticed that Jack was really interested in numbers. He secretly took a piece of paper on which Jack had written something. After identification, it turned out that the handwriting on the paper was different from that on the whiteboard. Just then, another case occurred in the laboratory. Jack brutally killed Dr. David. Kevin discovered